Neues aus dem Adlerhorst. Der Eishockey-Podcast mit Bastian, Straub und Olav Schnier.
Ja, liebe Eishockey-Freunde, willkommen in einer neuen Folge Neues aus dem Adlerhorst. Und heute haben wir englischsprachige Gäste, das heißt, wir switchen auf Englisch. Der ganze Podcast wird heute auf Englisch sein. Sorry for that. Welcome to the Eagles Nest, to our podcast, and today we will do it in English. Basti, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, thank you, Olav. But your introduction I didn't understand because I cannot speak German, so.
Yeah, I know, you just speak Schwäbisch.
Yes, also, yeah. And we are not alone today.
We're not alone, yes. I'm happy, we're four today.
Yeah, there is a reason why we're talking English, you said it already. So, today we got, with the number 26, Evan Carroll. And with the number 95, Remi Morris. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you very much for having us and doing this in English.
Yeah, glad to be here. Definitely a lot better than my German, I guarantee it.
We will see.
Erstes Drittel, Rückblick.
Yeah, like always, we will look to the parties played this weekend. So Bietigheim plays against Pforzheim 5-9. Mm-hmm. Not a big surprise. Heilbronn against the Baden Rhinos 3-4. So Heilbronn lost at home, which was surprising for me. I knew it's a hard game, but I thought Heilbronn will make it at home, but I will ask your opinion later about that. Schwenningen against Reutlingen 2-11. We stick deeper into that later on. Hügelsheim against Mannheim 6-1, and my best game for the weekend, Reutlingen against Zweibrücken 11-6. So what do you guys think about the results from the weekend? What was surprising for you? What do you expect?
I think Hügelsheim is the favorite outside of our games. They're, I think, the strongest team we've played, so I don't think there's any surprises there. I think we've shown that we're good enough to do what we showed this weekend, and obviously I haven't played Pforzheim yet. Don't know what they're capable of, but 9-5 is not a bad result.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at least from playing the league last year, nothing's crazy surprising, I would say. It's pretty kind of all expected. I know Hügelheim took some points from Heilbronn last year, right before the playoffs as well. And I mean, if you look at our roster, the results kind of speak for themselves. Like, we have the offense to do that. We have the defense to do that. Like, kind of what you expect.
Mm.
Yeah, and let's look at the table. That's nice. We are number 1 now. But the only thing is Hügelsheim is on 3, but has 1 game less than we, and just 2 points less than we are. So that will be interesting in the future. On number 2, it's Zweibrücken. Number 3, I mentioned that Hügelsheim. Then 4 is Heilbronn. Pforzheim on number 5. Mannheim number 6. Schwenningen 7. And Bietigheim stays on 8. Let's talk about the games on weekend. So, Basti, I will ask you first. You're the announcer in the arena.
Yeah.
How you liked the game? I think you had a lot of things to do.
Yeah, I had very much to do in my Sprecherkabine. What is it called in English? I don't know. My announcer cabin or something like that. There were many many goals. There were many Strafen,
Penalties.
penalties also. So I had a lot to do, but I like this game so much. Versus the Hornets, I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked because I was in Graz for a couple of days for meetings, so my flight was late. So I arrived at the car at the airport at 8 when you started to play, and I just looked at the
7 minutes later. There is 0-3.
I saw 0-1 after 45 seconds. I said, "Oh no!" And then a few minutes later, 0-2, and then 0-3, and I was like, "Should I really drive to the arena or should I go home?" So I arrived at the arena and it was 5-4.
Yeah.
So I have no idea about the first periods, just from making the highlights. So what was going on? Why you got 3 goals and then you came back? What was the reason?
I mean, I think we just made simple mistakes that we usually don't do, and I never felt like on the bench we panicked or felt like they were just completely outplaying us. I feel like we just knew it was our mistakes. So I'm not surprised that we were able to bring it back. Maybe 9 goals in one period is not something that's normal, but I mean, it's just mistakes that we know we did. And I mean, the second period didn't score a goal, so I think we just knew what we had to do to win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. If you watch back their first 3 goals, they seem to all come after we got a good scoring chance as well, and they got us on the counter. They got us on a rush, and I think it was just a simple. We need to have a third man high, need to have an extra back checker, and just kind of mark our men a little bit better in transition. And I think that after those first 3 goals, we kind of locked in a little bit more as a team. And yeah, like we were getting chances beforehand, and we kind of knew that it's one of those games that as long as we stick to our game plan, we stick to what we're doing, we're going to come out ahead.
Yeah. I think there's one guy we should talk about. I think he's really back in the game now, huh? Petr Vinček.
Oh my God.
How many times you announced him?
5 times for the goals, I think, not? And 2 or 3 times with the assist, I think, or not?
And a penalty.
And the penalty, yes, man.
He got involved. He's all over that stat sheet.
He was everywhere. He had a great game. He did a great job, I think. Also for the whole team, his points very important in this game, but he did a great job also in Reutlingen yesterday, I think. But you cannot talk just about one player. I think it was a great team play. So. But I like to announce him. Maybe he likes it too. I don't know. I didn't speak about it with him.
Certainly seemed like it.
Yeah.
The way he was playing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm really happy for Petr because I know at the beginning he was not sure about playing this season. He didn't play last year. But for me it looks like from game to game he's getting better. And hopefully it stays that way. And what do you think about Zweibrücken? Because before that game, Zweibrücken was on number 1 on the table, and I think they had 4 games, 4 wins.
Yeah,
and
36 goals.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, obviously you go into a game against a team that's undefeated, you want to be the team that kind of breaks that streak, and I think our team kind of knew going into it that, like, we have to stop it here. It's our home ice. We underperformed the weekend before, I think, a little bit, and we kind of all were feeling that, and, I mean, no better time to take down the first place team than on home ice on a Friday night.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, they're 4-0. we want that first place. That's what we're playing for, and
Mm-hmm.
they have some good players. They're not. I mean, they're a good team.
Mm-hmm.
We just played our game, and that's just the result that came out of it.
And Remi, this exactly is the effort you have to have, or not, to be the first team on the table and shoot many goals as possible. And this like this you play, I think.
Yeah, but I think it was kind of weird. 22 goals in a weekend, and I mean, Zweibrücken was a tough game for you, and then you had 1 day rest, and then another game in Schwenningen. So was it hard to play in Schwenningen? You had we call it schwere Beine. I don't know how you call that in English. Heavy legs.
Personally, I always feel like if you play more than one game in a weekend, I feel like you always play better the second game. At least from my experience, I feel like it's almost like you're more warmed up, and like you have a better feel for the puck. You're just kind of more in tune. So I don't know. I kind of like playing 2 games in a weekend, personally. And I mean, away games are always a little tougher, but thankfully Schwenningen, I think it's only an hour away, so not too far of a drive. So thankfully no bus legs for the guys, and you could really see it in the result.
Basti, you joined the game in Schwenningen.
Yes.
What do you say about Schwenningen? I just had one really bad feeling for the goalie when I saw that.
Yeah, I'm a goalie too, just hobby, you know it. But I just asked the other fans who was it, and they said Rubner, one-timer, and I said, ow. Yeah, because this hurts so much if it comes in the right angle, maybe a little bit from beneath or something like that. You are knocked out. Just knocked out.
Yeah.
It's the one guy I don't want to block a one-timer from.
No.
Yeah.
No, man,
and I think
obviously.
at this shot he really, give 100%.
Yeah,
It was
he put-
perfect, and
yeah.
and the goalie, to be honest, he got it right into his balls. So
But it was a save. So so it was, and he just went into the game maybe 5-6 minutes before or something like that. They changed the goalkeeper, and then they had to change it again. But yeah, the feeling in Schwenningen was super from minute one. From minute one, we put everything in it. We got the fans. I think we were between 30 and 40 Eagles fans, I think. We had the drums, and we made the noise, and we sang, and we clapped, and it was great. It was a great feeling, and I have to say the announcer there was very
quiet.
very quiet, so I did the job for the Eagles. It was fun from minute 1 until minute 60. There were some rough parts in the third. You call it third period?
Third period.
Yeah, third period. Where you saw that Schwenningen was fucked up. Yeah, they used their sticks more and more
they
high
were
and
really
something like that.
sad about it.
There were some hits, some late hits, I think. But you had it every time under control. And it was just nice watching these guys the second time on the weekend playing this kind of hockey. And obviously, I'm watching Reutlingen ice hockey since maybe 15 years, and it has changed so much. I saw on my smartphone the BlackEagles-Podcast, the first episode this season is called Wind of Change ? It's called Wind of Change ! Now, I think.
Yeah. I called it the new Reutlingen hockey, and I think that's on point. So it's a completely different hockey what we see on the ice, and I'm really happy. So both games are just great, and if you watch the highlights of the home game. There's not a single goal who was, sometimes there's a goal how went this puck in
Into
the
the
goal?
net,
So like 90% luck. It was all 11 goals were just great.
Yeah, I mean, we had so many new guys this season, including us two. So I feel like now we're just starting to build that chemistry, and we know how to play. We're finding those line combos, and I mean, it's getting easier and easier to play every game. I feel like the results are showing that too. We're scoring goals. We're playing well. I mean, it's just starting to come together.
Yeah. Do you have any news about Anton Sproll? So he got hurt and his
Shoulder.
how you call that in English? Shoulder flipped out or what is it?
Yeah, I think it's a dislocation.
Dislocated,
Or a
yeah.
separation. I'm not sure if any tendons. We haven't got the official report yet from him, but they're saying that maybe he's going to give it about a week, see where he's feeling, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it was definitely his shoulder was out of his socket.
Yeah. So Anton, good luck, good health, and we hope we see you on the ice back soon.
Yeah, we need you back, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anything else we should talk about the weekend?
Yeah, maybe, or we can do it in the third period in the Ausblick. But I have to say, if you shoot so many goals, we fans want to see some other celebration of you. Not just clapping the hands and something like that. We want to see something. Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I can mention is a power play. We're on number 3 before. We stay on number 3. I think in Reutlingen it doesn't work that well with the power play. So we had 27.8% before, and now we have 25.8%. So the power play is definitely something we should improve, I think. On the penalty killing, we were at number 3 before. Now we are on number 2. But every team went down a little bit except Hügelsheim. Hügelsheim from 90% to 90.9. We are from 89% or 89.5 to 87.5. So everything, I think, in a good way. Penalty killing better than the power play, but I think John. Have this on the list, and I guess he's a little bit focusing on that on the practice this week. What's also impressive on the score list of the whole league.
And the top 10, yeah.
In the top 10, we have Marek Rubner on 4. Remi, you're on 5. Lukas Straub on 7. Evan, you're on 9. And Petre on 10. So
5 players.
We have 5 players in the top 10 right now. And for me, it's a very good sign that we have so many in the top 10. It means we have enough player who can score, Yeah. And if you look, Marek 5 goals, Remi 7, Lukas 7, Carroll 5, Winczek 5. So that's awesome.
It's a benchmark. I think,
awesome level that we have so many players who can score.
And additional to that, I saw the stats of the goalies also on the top 10 goalies. Every 3 of us are there.
Oh, really?
Niels Ferm on I don't know 4 or something like that, or 3. Then comes Manu Jorge. And then also Rafa, yeah.
Okay, guys, let's go to the Outlook. Is that right? Outlook, Ausblick. So we look in the future. How you call that?
Is it Outlook? Kind of, yeah, like jumping ahead.
Zweites Drittel, Ausblick.
So, the next team who's coming to Reutlingen, it's a team, Evan, you probably know the best But if I look at the players, you probably don't know the players. So we play against Pforzheim on Sunday, the 2nd. And if I look at the player, I have the score list of Pforzheim, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players who are new. So the first season in Pforzheim. I just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 German players. So how many players you know from Pforzheim?
Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7, and then I believe I know both goalies as well. So
Yeah, I missed the goalie. Sorry for that.
yeah, but it should be about 9 total.
Yeah.
Which that's a big turnover from last year. A lot of new faces. A lot of new imports as well. But at least as far as last year, that's nothing new. I believe we had 11 imports last year as well. So
Yeah.
it's kind of how they always run things. So
Yeah, interesting. A lot of nations: Finland, Slovenia, Slovakia, US, Norway, Czech, Canada. So a very international team, very young team. I think they need a little bit more time to create a team out of this. All the new players. So far, they played against Zweibrücken in Zweibrücken, and they lost, which is in Zweibrücken not very unusual, let's say. Against Heilbronn, overtime win, which was surprising.
Yeah.
They lost against Schwenningen, and they win against Bietigheim. So, what do you think about the new Pforzheim team?
Well, at least from not being able to actually see it live, I know last year in Zweibrücken, we also had a pretty tough loss. I actually wasn't there for that game, but I watched it, and it was not a fun watch, to say the least. Them beating Heilbronn, I'd say that's a very big win for them. I know Heilbronn definitely has some mixed feelings about Pforzheim after getting knocked out in the playoffs last year against them. And then I know the loss in Schwenningen, that one definitely hurt them a little bit. I think they went in expecting to win that one, and the result
1-10 is
that's a little bigger than you'd expect, especially for a loss, but. I think they had a good bounce-back win against Bietigheim, and they're probably... I mean, you kind of go into every game expecting to win, so I assume that they're going to come in expecting to win next weekend, and we're just going to have to show them who the better team is.
Yeah. I think it's really what is it? I would call it an unstable team, because there's so many new players. So they play one game maybe better and the other one worse. I think you should always calculate with every team. It's every game you can lose every game in this league, and I think for us it's very important to stay on the ground. We're on number 1 right now, but it's not written that it has to be like this the whole season. So we have to fight every game. So Remi, what do you think about the game against Pforzheim? What do you expect?
I mean, we're first now. We're the target. Everyone wants that first spot, so they know that. I mean, every team right now, I guess, is considered the underdog against us, unless it's Hugelsheim. They did beat us, but it was a 50-50 game. But they're gonna come out hard. We gotta be ready, and they want to prove themselves to the league after some couple tough losses that they're actually here to win.
Yeah, for me it's hard to see the players because most of them they are not playing in Germany, and I don't not familiar with the U.S. leagues. So, for example, number 2 on the scorer list, Sean Pivic, he played in the USPHL Primer and Elite. So, are you familiar with this league?
Yeah, I actually played 3 games in that league when I was 16. So a little experience. I mean, it's a pretty broad league. You have divisions all over the country. So there's some good teams, there's some bad teams, some good players, some bad players. So it's really hard to tell. It depends player by player, team by team. So. And
then Kenneth Zaratsevsky, he played in the NCAA, but Division 3.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty solid league, especially like you come out of NCAA D3, you're also older, you're more mature. I mean, that's the best development route for a North American is going through the college system. So it's I'd expect pretty good things from him coming next weekend.
Interesting.
So what's we can expect on Sunday? Hopefully a lot of fans.
Yeah, a bunch of fans. Yes, we saw it in Reutlingen. It is very important to have some support from outside the ice, and this is my I call it rap personality or something like that, to be the announcer. What I like, what I prefer very much to be that, but to stay outside as a fan and support you as a team is also important. And every time you need somebody or 2-3 guys, they give everything and take the others with him to be as loud as possible. But I talked after Reutlingen and during Eishockey-Spiele with the other fans, and we are there on Sunday for sure, and they will be loud and they will be singing and cheering you to win this game. So I expect a very good game. I'm expecting a win against Pforzheim for sure, because we are number 1 and they are number 5, just to see the numbers or something like that. You already mentioned it. They have so many new players. I think they have to stick together first. They have to find their
ruling team.
Yeah, something like that. Their rows maybe. And I think the Eagles got it right now. So I'm looking forward for this Sunday evening at 7:15 p.m. on Sunday. So hey, everybody, come to the Eagles Nest to Reutlingen, Eishalle Reutlingen. Watch this game, this very good, pretty game, I think, because ice hockey is the best game in the world. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm just looking forward.
Yeah.
I have 6 days off now, so I can prepare myself to be ready. And yeah, I'm
you
looking
can train
forward.
your voice.
Maybe, yeah. I will say tomorrow and the day after tomorrow nothing. So I have to shown it a little bit.
I have maybe got some good news for your families at home, because on Sunday we try the first time a live stream. I hope the mobile network will be strong enough for a live stream. So on Sunday, at least we try it. We will do it with YouTube, which is easy for everybody to access. And then we will see, because the problem is always we have music in the game. And so I don't know how it is in the US, but in Germany it's very complicated, because you're not allowed to use this music in your videos.
License free.
Yeah, copywriting.
Copywriting
is a problem. And we do the live stream. We start now for free, or on the other side for $3 donuts, so everybody can send us a few bucks for the stream. We have about 10,000 in equipment now for the live stream, and hopefully we got a little bit back. We will see. Keep the finger crossed that it
will work.
It will work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in the third period.
Drittes Drittel. Einblick.
So third period, we have to talk about you guys, and who will start?
You got it. All right. I'll take this
Okay.
one.
So what I know about you, what I could find on the internet. I mean, I saw you playing last season in Pforzheim. You're born in June 1998, so you're 27 years old. Born in Philadelphia, US. I never been there.
Go Birds.
Yeah, and I saw you had 2 seasons in Pforzheim, and there's something you both guys did. You played in New Zealand in the summer. Interesting. But let's start.
Interesting.
But let's start at the beginning. So, with which age you start playing hockey and why?
I started at 4, and I don't know. At that age, I feel like you're kind of playing every sport. So I played a little bit of soccer, played a little bit of baseball. Well, I guess it was t-ball at that point, but always just kind of gravitated towards hockey. It was the fastest sport. It's the most fun, I think, to play. And like, at least when you're watching professional sports as a kid, it's so fast, and it's the only sport you can actually fight in as well. So it definitely drew my attention when I was a young kid, and I'm glad it did. I've loved it ever since, and just want to keep playing.
Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite team in the US?
Got to be the Flyers.
Flyers?
Got to be.
Yeah, sorry for that. I'm a Detroit fan.
That's fine. I like the
but
Wings too.
It has to do because I do a business with Detroit. So every year I be at least once in Detroit, and if I have the opportunity, I watch a game. And but it's different. I think the U.S. hockey and the German hockey it's very different. So in I think in the U.S. you don't have this kind of fan scene. So from what I saw is, if there's on the screen, get loud, and everybody gets loud, and then it gets really loud. But they're not like in Germany. If you look at the big teams in Germany, they have a couple hundred or thousand hardcore fans who make noise the whole game. Doesn't matter what's on the screen. So you have the same impression?
Yeah, I mean, my first year in Germany was it was a different experience when you're seeing the fans. It's a different atmosphere to go to games, because you have your ultra section, they have flags, you guys have drums, you guys chant the whole game, you know everyone's name by heart, and it's just really cool. And like, especially like, at least in the US, like each level, the fans are a little different. So when you're in high school, you have your high school fans. They're just people you go to class with. Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, they kind of know us, they support us, but I know them personally. And then when you get to the college level, you don't know everyone as personally, but they're still, like you go to school with them. Like those are your peers. Mm-hmm. And then once you get to the professional level, it's very much just like, oh, I don't know anyone here, but like they love coming to hockey games. They love watching the sport. But it's definitely not the same kind of. It's just not the same experience in general. In Europe, it's so much passion. Like every town has their own team, and like people support these teams for like their whole lives. Like you said, you've been supporting here for 15 years. Like that's crazy, and like you have a different type of connection to your home city club.
Yeah.
And like you can see them go up levels, you can see them go down levels. Whereas like in the US, like if you play in like the 4th tier of professional hockey, that's that's just where you play. Like you don't go up, you don't have a chance to go up. You can try to win the championship, but that's the next season. No matter what, you're gonna be back at this level. Whereas here, it's like I want to see my team rise to the highest level. I want to see them get better each year, and I want to see them like really just change over time into the best possible form that they could have.
Interesting.
Have you ever been to US?
No,
Then it's time.
it's time to get a Philly cheesesteak.
I think you'd love it.
Yeah, I think too. Yeah.
Or you can eat New York cheesecake. I think that's the maximum on calories you can put into a cake.
I believe that. Yeah,
I had that.
and they're very good.
I went to a cheesecake factory, and so they had all these nice cakes in the screen, and everywhere was a label with calories, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's too much for a single piece, but not enough for the whole cake. So
it was for
so
a
what is
single,
it? It
for
was
a single piece.
I think the New York cheesecake was about 2,800 calories on one piece of cake.
Yeah, they put all in it.
Yeah. Interesting. So I really like the US. I'm a big fan of the US. I do a lot of business with the US, and this year I traveled Route 66 with the Harley Davidson, which was
Oh, really?
impressive.
Yeah.
And I always like to, see, if I watch a US game, I like to see what they're doing on entertainment.
Yeah, the intro shows.
The intro shows, but it's, I was very disappointed about the intro show of the Red Wings. I don't know how it is today, but so all the years, I mean, I go to Red Wings games since 2001. And in the beginning, it was nothing. It was really nothing. We did more show in Reutlingen than in the NHL. So, but if you look at teams like, I think the biggest team in advertisement are the Las Vegas Knights. It's awesome what they're doing. But what I also picked in the US was kind of karaoke thing. And I started that in Stuttgart, and it went well. We had in Stuttgart more people in the arena. It's a bigger arena, and the fans were disappointed. They say, "You play this karaoke, and 1,000 people in the arena are singing, but if we sing for the team, then just 100 fans are singing, and how about the rest?" And I said, yeah, but that's how it is. It's like if you go to a Mannheim game with 13,000 people in the arena, there are 1,000 who are getting loud all the time, and the other 12,000 are watching the game, but they also wanna be entertained, and that's why I like to see what is the NHL doing on a game. And what can we do with our low budget, what we have? And so for me, it's always interesting to see a game in the US.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the US they at least try to gravitate more towards the sport aspect of it. But of course, you go to Vegas. Vegas, it's a show town. Everything's a show. It's all about putting on a performance for people. And I think that they do a great job integrating that into hockey as well. And I think at least Seattle, just because they're a newer team, they're a newer franchise, they're also trying to really work that in. They saw how well it worked with Vegas. They grew a very big fan base really quickly. And I think Seattle's kind of following in their footsteps now. And then if you see Utah as well, I wouldn't say they're on the same level as either Seattle or Vegas, but they're starting to move more towards that side of the game to try and draw in bigger crowds. And you want to get people in the building, and you want to give them something to talk about when they leave. It's not always just about what's going on the ice. It's about what was the experience for me and my family.
Absolutely. That's something I try to do. The crowd has to have something unexpected. like an intro show, like the media wall and things like that. I think we do a lot of things in our league. I think it's just Reutlingen and Hügelsheim who had a video wall and worked with the video wall. And you know, yeah, you have to do. We have to compete with soccer. Germany, it's a soccer nation.
Yeah.
So
it's hard.
We have to do more.
Yeah.
And but we are in a good way, I think.
Yeah, I think what we have so far, I really like it. I think the intro shows are good. I think the announcing, and then every goal you see the video of who scored. You guys do the chants for their names. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
And like it makes it more immersive as a fan. I imagine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, back to Germany. I would say you came to Germany, to Pforzheim, directly from. Okay, I have to call it because I can read it here from Gaylord Snow. Yeah. That's a crazy name for me, but okay. How did this come? Where did this come from that you come to Germany?
Well, I kind of always knew, like, in college, I wanted to go overseas. I wanted to try and play in Europe. It always seemed like a really cool experience for me. Mm-hmm. And if I could play hockey and travel the world, I thought that'd be a great thing to do together.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's just kind of tough. Like, they don't really explain how to get over here, you know? Like, so you just kind of email teams, hope things work out. I got very lucky that Pforzheim gave me an offer. I think it was in December that year, so I went over halfway through the season. And, I mean, I got a call. I was there a week later, and loved being here ever since.
Nice. So we have now a little bit more impression about you. And how about you, Remi?
All right.
What I figured out is you're born in Canada, Orleans.
Orleans, yeah.
Yeah. I think most people just know New Orleans in the US. So that's something different. So where is it in Canada?
It's like 20 minutes outside of the city of Ottawa, so it's like a little suburb outside. It's
Is it in the English spoken part or French spoken part?
It's like 50-50.
Okay.
You got like half is like French. It's maybe a little bit more French, to be honest, because the more east you go, the more French it gets, because it gets towards like Montreal and stuff. So it's pretty French.
So we do the podcast in French now.
No way. No way.
Pourquoi pas?
Ah.
Okay, no.
Absolutely no.
We stay with the English.
Eddie, I saw one game in Canada as well. Was in Toronto.
Yeah,
which
Toronto.
was a really cool game.
Toronto and Montreal definitely have some great atmospheres. So it's a good experience.
And in which age you start playing hockey and why?
I think I started pretty late. I started around like 7 or 8. Honestly, I have no idea how I started playing because it's not in my family. It's just, I don't know how it happened, but it just happened. And I actually started off as a goalie. So.
Oh, really?
I don't know how this happened, but I mean, what is it now? 13 years later, I'm in Germany.
So if we got a goalie problem, so you can take on the. We had this in the past. I don't know. I think it was
Dominic Tegner.
Yeah.
Dominic Tegner.
So we had just one goalie. He got hurt, and then the away team was like, "Hey, now they don't have a goalie."
And our defense man.
Yeah.
Dominic Tegner.
He's also a good goalie, and so I think you have then I don't know 40 minutes or something, and
change.
Yeah. That's good. So hopefully this never happened. So I like to see you on the ice. Yeah. And so you played most time in Canada, as a kid. It's normal. So and then but also in Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden. 2 years there was. I mean, it was a great experience. My first years in Europe, my first time in Europe too. So it was, it was a good experience just getting over and playing hockey. So yeah, it was cool.
So what do you think about hockey in Sweden? I just went to a game in Finland, and I recognized that in Finland it's really tough. It's really tough. So things which you get 5 minutes in Germany, it's nothing. I don't know. Don't cry, baby.
It's like maybe in soccer the difference between Germany and England.
Maybe, yeah.
The leagues.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is it in Sweden as well?
No, I would say Sweden's more similar to Germany.
Uh-huh.
It's not that like physical or tough as you would say. I think Finland is definitely like a different play style as well. More physical, more hitting. Especially like when you look at the top leagues, it's definitely more hitting than like the top league in Sweden or most Europe leagues. So.
And for me, interesting was that you guys played against each other in New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand.
Right.
Yeah.
How many games you played against each other?
4.
4?
Yeah, 4.
Nice.
His first games were against us, and then the next weekend they came down to play at our rink. So.
And who wins more?
The first weekend they won both games by a pretty good margin. I think it was 10-1 and 10-4, something like that.
Okay.
And the second weekend, the first game, we actually got our first win of the season. So that was fun. And then the second game, they won again. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Game winner.
And at that time, you knew that you coming to Reutlingen already or not?
No, so there's actually a story about this. After the second game we played against each other in the handshake line, he talked to me. He's like, congrats on signing in Reutlingen. I think he said something like, I'll see you, something like that. And then I was just so confused. And I get back in the locker room, I look at the guy beside me, I'm like,
You didn't know anything about it.
I had no idea.
But you knew it already.
Yeah, he knew it. I had no idea. So I get in the locker room, I look at my friend beside me, and I'm like, what does he mean by that? Like, what do you mean I'll see you later? Like, I know, like, what?
Yeah.
And then, I think it was that week or the week after, I saw that we signed him, and I texted him on Instagram, like, could have said something.
I thought I was going to see you later that day. I didn't know.
Interesting. And so, what brought you to Reutlingen?
I think, I just talked with John in the off season and Kevin and everyone. I think the intentions of this team and it's just a good mindset and good atmosphere to be in. I felt really comfortable coming here, and it just looked like a great opportunity for me as well, coming to Germany as well. I think it's a good opportunity for players like me and other players that like me, yeah. So, I was just very excited with what I heard, and I signed right away. So
yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy it much, that we see you next season as well in Reutlingen.
Yeah, I hope so. I have a question in my mind, maybe the same question like you, I don't know. If I watched that you are 27 years old and you're 21 years old, so maybe it's a hard question and I don't want to ask it, but if you play this hockey, like you play it for our team, do you have the... Can I ask it? Maybe yes. You don't have to answer. Do you have the aim to get into a higher league in Germany? And leave the BlackEagles Reutlingen someday? Some year?
Maybe in 5 years.
When you get old, then you can play 2 seasons there and come back. No, is it for players from other countries? Is it a plan?
I think that's always something that you come in with the mindset of like, look, if the opportunity comes up, I think everyone would understand. Like, it's not something you come in here expecting or trying to get to the highest level possible.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a job.
It's true.
You come here to play hockey and
yeah.
But if it happens or not, you're happy to be here.
Yeah.
If the opportunity comes, I think you're not opposed to it either. So
absolutely true, and I understand that.
But maybe the cooperation with Stuttgart could be an option. I don't know. Yeah, like Raphael, our goalie, he plays for Stuttgart and has the cooperation with Reutlingen
in the third league.
So
next step, maybe, yes. And for you, Evan?
Yeah, I think kind of Remi nailed it. Just at least from a player perspective, you always just want to play at the highest level possible. But you're not. I wouldn't say you're necessarily always looking for it, but if something comes across your desk, you gotta take it.
Yeah.
And like you have to do that for yourself. Like you'd be doing yourself a disservice to not.
Would be an idiot if you don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like, at least the way I always say is like, I'll at least like I want to hear out like what the team has to offer as well in the summer. So I'm never gonna shut the door on it as soon as the season ends.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always, it's good to have a good relationship with your previous teams. I think. And especially when they treat you so well, like Reutlingen does.
Nice.
Like it's rude to not at least have the conversation with them personally.
Yeah.
And like at least explain it from your point of view and hear what they have to say as well.
Yeah. Nice to hear. Yeah.
So what you saw already about Reutlingen, it's also a little bit sightseeing.
Just the ice rink.
Yeah,
Just the ice rink, or
we basically live at the rink. Yeah. Yeah, no, we've walked around the town a bit. It's actually a really good looking town. I think a few of the locals, I guess, would disagree. Yeah. But I think it looks nice. We got really lucky with the weather too. It was really nice the first 2-3 weeks I was here. At least it was sunny. It was warm. So we had to actually go out and experience everything. We saw the narrowest street in the world.
Yeah.
Barely fit through it, and I'm a pretty skinny guy.
great marketing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But yeah, no, it's a nice town. The people are all super nice. Thankfully, they speak English all pretty well. And then yeah, I mean, just seeing a lot of that rink. No issues with that though.
Yeah.
So, Basti.
Yeah. You two guys living here upside.
Yeah.
I asked 1-2 episodes before. Who's living here also? Carroll. Yeah. And he just had to answer, yeah, it's great to be here, so close to Olav. Now, what is your opinion, Remi and Evan?
I mean, I love it here. I think this place is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can't really see behind, but there's a little game center area. You got a pool table. There's darts, and I mean, you got your theater. Like it's such a nice place, and honestly, really appreciate it.
Good.
Same with me. I mean, from the people that ask, like, oh, so where are you staying this season? And you explain where you're staying, then I think they're pretty much all jealous of where you're staying. So, I mean, I think we're really lucky to be staying here.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. We appreciate everything Olav does for us, too.
Yeah, maybe I have to explain, because this is a company building with apartments as well. So I live here, and I have 2 other apartments in this building. And so the area with the pool and with the darts, that's the company lounge. And since you are nice guys, and I mean, it's always clean, so I trust you, and that's why you can use it. And I mean, I think it's very important for players from other nations, if they come to Germany or you go somewhere in the world, you have to feel comfortable to be good on the ice. That's very, very important, and we try the best we can. So.
And it's very nice to hear that you feel comfortable here in Reutlingen with the team, and here in your flat, in your WG. What is it called?
You have a name for that? We call it Wohngemeinschaft. That means if a few guys live together in an apartment, like usually roommate? Students.
Roommates. Yeah. And this is nice to hear, because for some players who come from Mannheim or Heilbronn or from somewhere in Germany, it's hard to be separated from the families maybe, but you come across the sea, the Atlantic Sea, so could be different for you now to don't see your family, or how do you do it? Many FaceTime or video calls or something like that, or?
I mean, you just stay in touch. You send texts. I mean, I talk to my parents every day. I send pictures of wherever I'm going, like, oh, look at this cool building or something. So you just stay in touch. I mean, it's been like 5 years now since I've been away from home.
Oh,
so
with 21 years. Yeah.
So I guess you just kind of get used to it, and just you just know what works for your family and what to do, and you just figure it out. As long as your parents know that you're having a good time and
Yeah.
you're in a good place and you're happy, and they don't mind.
Mm-hmm. Evan also.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's 11 years now that I've lived on my own. I moved to high school for hockey actually when I was 16. So I think I don't know. My parents they have fun. They like to go out. They do stuff. So I think they're not too upset that they don't have to deal with me too much. You know.
Okay.
So it seems like they're always doing more fun stuff than I am as well. So
Okay.
yeah, no complaints on their end at least. But yeah, you call them, you text them, you stay in touch, and I'd say I text them every day at least a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So like they kind of always know what I'm up to. I know what they're up to, and it seems like they're always busy anyway. So
Yeah, and it's okay for everybody.
yeah, absolutely.
A little bit like a win-win situation, you said. A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, finally we got our last questions, or
Yep.
you want to say something at your own?
Love being here. Show up to the Nest on Sunday. We expect to see a large crowd, and I'm hoping we could do some karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Remi and Evan, I have one final question for you. Do you have to do something before a game? Listen to the same song, or putting your right gloves before your left glove, or something like that?
No, I don't have anything specific.
Mhm.
I think this season, I think me and Evan actually have our little thing going now. We just grab the soccer ball and just kick it around for like an hour before the game, and it just gets us pretty warmed up. And then 20 minutes before warm up, we do a little stretch and we just run and get ready. But
Okay.
I don't have any superstitions or anything specific.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So no,
No.
special socks or something like that?
I think I put my left sock first just by just getting used to it, but not on purpose.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Uh-huh, okay.
You, Evan?
Nothing crazy. I mean, I'll do the same pregame meal. I always do a steak and fries before game. I got him hooked on that as well. But
Steak and fries.
yeah.
Okay.
Just one of those things like you have it, you feel good, you enjoy the meal, and it puts you in a good mindset to go into the game.
Mhm.
I've always felt like if you feel good, you're going to play better.
No.
So I just want to make sure that I'm always going into a game happy. And yeah,
Okay.
that's really it.
Good.
So we have the two standard questions. The one question we have to change a little bit. One question is, who of the team you like to be your roommate? In this case, you're not allowed to call him and
Or,
the opposite.
or Kirill.
Yeah. So somebody else from the team.
Okay. Oof. I feel like Pepin would be fun to live with. I feel like Peps would be really fun
Okay.
to live with. Pepin's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pepin. Oder? Pepin.
Devin.
Yeah, Devin.
Yeah.
Devin, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. I think I'll go Cedric.
Cedric.
Cedric, yeah.
Okay.
I think he's
And why?
just get along with him. He's my stall neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So just
And it works.
yeah, it works. No,
Okay.
we don't fight, so it's okay.
He's got the rice cakes on deck.
Always, he always has rice cakes. So maybe
Okay.
if he lives with me, I can take a couple.
Okay. Nice.
So the last question, I don't know if you have a sister. No.
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 Both
so,
of you
so,
not?
so imagine you have a sister. So who of the team
Will never go.
should not date her?
And I have to say something. Martin Cervenka got already 3 strikes, so you cannot name him.
I was
so
gonna
you
say
cannot.
I was gonna tell him we can't choose Martin. 'Cause that's the obvious answer, but
Yeah.
ooh, who would I pick? If I had a sister,
Mhm.
You know the
I think I'll say Carroll for this one.
Really?
Yeah,
Carroll?
I'll say Carroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a reason, or we don't want to know the reason.
I mean, I could say Evan too. Like we live together, just living with someone, you just
Yeah.
with them 24/7. You're just like
You're too close.
you're too
Yeah.
close to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understandable.
Voita.
That was a clear answer.
I love you, Voita, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the podcast, and good luck on Sunday.
Yes.
And
Yeah, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it. And yeah, it was a good time.
yeah.
And thanks for understanding our English.
And we expect all of you in the arena on Sunday, the 2nd, 7:15. It's, how you call that? Start?
PM.
Puck drop.
Puck drop.
Puck
Puck drop, yeah. See you there. Take care and bye.
See ya.
Neues aus dem Adlerhorst. Der Eishockey-Podcast mit Bastian Straub und Olav Schnier.